Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily Dvar, and here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Sunday, the third day of February. Here we go. Today's halacha is this. If it ever happens that you have very wet laundry that was out hanging somewhere as Shabbos started. Now, let's say it was wet enough that you could definitely not wear it. It was all messed up. And you hung it up to dry outdoors or something, and then Shabbos began. So that clothing was muktzah throughout the entire beginning of Shabbos because it was so wet that you wouldn't wear it on. So it was like out of sight, out of mind, out of use for the entire well, at least for the entire beginning of Shabbos. So it was muktzah when Shabbos started. That's where it's going to get very interesting. Okay, so you definitely can't touch it because it's out of sight, out of use, out of mind for Shabbos uses, and therefore you can't put it on. Now, Shabbos morning, let's say it's all dry, and you'd like to go and wear that stuff now because, hey, it's all dried up and it's beautiful and it's fresh and it's been laundered and I want to wear it on Shabbos. And it shouldn't be muktzah anymore because now it's very useful. It's all dry and very wearable, so you could probably tell what's coming. The halacha is that because when Shabbos began, this item was muktzah, it retains that Shabbos throughout that status throughout the rest of Shabbos, even if it becomes dry on the following morning. The general rule is that anything that was muktzah as Shabbos began generally stays muktzah throughout the rest of Shabbos. Like, for example, if you had a drawer full of money that you're not supposed to be moving, and somehow all the money got out of there, I don't know how, someone bashed it or whatever. So now you want to move that drawer around because the money is no longer in there in the middle of Shabbos. Since that drawer was muktzah at the beginning of Shabbos when all the money was in there, it stays muktzah throughout the rest of Shabbos. The rule that I'm teaching you today is called migud iskatzoi, which in plain English means since it was muktzah. Since it was muktzah when Shabbos began, it remains muktzah throughout the rest of that Shabbos. Thanks for logging on, and log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.